we see overall a green market today. Why? Because Bitcoin pumped a little bit today. What the most of people don't get, we are fighting the whole time this 44,200 resistance line, which is a previous resistance line since 2021. You see, it was a support line, it was a resistance line, it was support, and resistance here. And we're trying for several weeks already since December, since start of December, we're trying to break it to the upside. As soon as we're breaking 44,200, the way is free to break to a price target of 60,000, which would be 40% pump to our resistance of this ascending broadening wedge. And don't forget, we are still in a huge bearish pattern, ascending broadening wedge, but we talked about in yesterday's video already, or 2 days ago. But now let's switch here to let's go on the 4-hourly. And I told you yesterday, as soon as we break here this ascending broadening wedge on the 4-hourly, we should see a breakdown. And this what exactly happened right now. Right now we are about to retest this resistance line of 43,700 approximately. In case we cannot manage to break inside of the ascending broadening wedge to retest this 44,200 resistance line, then this will be very bearish, and I'm expecting we getting rejected and breaking down to our price target of this ascending broadening wedge, which would be at 37,600 approximately. So watch closely. We want to break again inside of the ascending broadening wedge above 43,600 and then break 44,200 in order to see Bitcoin breaking to 60k back. And also what a lot of people speaking about is this inverse head and shoulders. We form perfect the right shoulder as you see it here, so it looks amazing. But also here we have to break this border at 43,300 in order to see breaking to 47,300, which is the technical price target of this inverse head and shoulders. On the Bitcoin dominance chart, we're trying to break this 52% resistance line. If we break it to the upside, then we see Bitcoin is outperforming altcoins, and this is what we usually see. We usually see Bitcoin outperforming altcoins. Then we see the next market cap, which are the highest market cap, is like Ethereum and other Solana pumping, and then the lower market caps, and then the shitcoins, and this cycle overall repeating. If shitcoins pumping, then you know after there's a dump, then Bitcoin pumping, altcoins pumping, blah blah. It's always the same. So we want to see breaking above 43,000, 52%. We want to see it. I'm still in my long position. I'm still on my FXS position, which is $20,000 in profit. I am on with long, which is $168 in a loss. It's a shitcoin. However, I expecting could be listed on spot Binance. If this happened, then we see a huge pump happening. And also I'm another FXS long, I don't have open right now, but it's around $2,000 in profit. Why I'm on FXS long? You can just turn off right now if you're not interested in altcoins, because right now I'm speaking about altcoins. FXS, I wrote it here today on my X channel, FXS minus 2 days. And why I wrote it? Because you see here the founder himself, Sam Kazemian, wrote the chain and the public announcement will be on 7th February. We have right now the 5th February, so in 2 days, where we will announce the exact snapshot, timestamp, and so on, and more about the fractal points, incentives. There will be some extra time to stake and deploy, plus use apps on the chain before the snapshot. So what we are expecting is here that we will see FXS pump to a price target of $14, which would be from here on at least it would be das suka jobanište vrod, at least around 40% to $14.43, because it's a huge resistance as you see it here based on the past, or even to $70 because this is the next big resistance. Why? Because we are expecting people want the airdrop, so they go and stake FXS, which would lead to a buying pressure and move FXS to $14. Nobody knows, will be this a sell the news event? Nobody knows. But technically, as they want that you stake your FXS, we should see a buying pressure instead of a selling pressure. So therefore we are long on FXS. If you want also to long FXS, you can do it by the way on Bybit, up to $30,000. Link down below. You can Bitcoin or whatever go long or short, but I would make sure your stop loss is below the monthly support. Monthly support is at $9.50, so below $9. This would be, in my opinion, the best. in case you go long. The funding rates are quite positive. We want to see them more negative in order to see real bounce to the upside. So the biggest resistance is still on the 4 hourly. We have to watch, will we break 43,500, 600, or will we get rejected and then we see dump. So for me, this is a very clear market right now. We are only on the big picture 76 days away from the Bitcoin halving. So on the big picture, we're still expecting Bitcoin to go even this year maybe to 60, 70K. But in the immediate short term, we have to watch this resistance line. So, bratans, if you have any questions, write me down below. Don't forget $30,000 on Bybit bonus, link down below. Thank you everyone for watching. I kiss you and see you later. Mwah.